What's up, everybody? It is I, Nerdboy Gaming, back with another video, and today we're going to continue the showcase of WWE 2K25. Now, the showcase of Naomi by defeating Bailey, and now we're going to the Wild Samoans against the Dudleys. Now, this match had never happened, but without further ado, let's get into this.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Atha and Sika, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Atha and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Atha and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. The trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Atha after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event.
Yep.
You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then, a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Alpha, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will
I'm stuffing my face, guys.
victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just
Oh,
what they did.
testify!
Sika, and then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more
Oh,
cohesive,
excuse me, guys.
family unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
Here we go.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
By Captain Lou Albano. At a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Up on Sika,
Oh,
clearly
yeah.
not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
They gonna get whipped.
Looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces. I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the Lion's Den.
We're gonna wolf some ass and take some names.
Here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With the famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T, TLC.
And that didn't stand for 10.
We're gonna throw this tail back out.
And it means lots
something. Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Now these are obviously two flying through the air and connects.
I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that.
It looks like we're going to focus on the head.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes.
Maybe not.
Look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Seeker
Reverse.
are aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Ooh. Oh.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Knee right on target.
Clothesline. Off with their head.
Double axe handle finds the mark.
Another one.
Hava and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. That's something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one's
Choke
ready
his
to
ass.
fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Incredible impact. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Up top, into the Samoan drop. Incredible. Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise. Leg drop.
Near stand or grounded before my submission.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason? Uh-oh, here it is. Locked in.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Who's your most painful attack?
Wards up that offense for Bubba. The Dudley Boys came in tight, knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme.
Alright.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or a
We're gonna
kaiju.
end this
It's gonna
right
be
here.
curtains for you if you're on the receiving
There,
side
yeah.
of a Wild Samoan headbutt from the top.
I got an idea.
Got them off their feet here. Calculating the next move here. Big time escape right there.
You're gonna put it.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
I don't know what you're thinking when you throw an opponent out of the ring like that.
That's how it's done, guys. Take notes.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end,
Yeah.
there was only one way this match could end.
Yeah, we whipped their ass. Guys, we'll do one more. We will do one more. Solo Sokola. Okay. Solo!
The very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the blood, Solo Sokola has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sokola because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all of those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Yep.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tamatanga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question. The future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done.
That's
Few
true.
men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but
Hmm. He's never fought me.
The A-champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North
There we go.
American Champion,
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place?
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
Let's go get to work.
weighing in at 250 pounds, Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off.
Well, Mello talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match going to happen?
There we go. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm gonna kick your fucking head off.
North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Mello had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Mello and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Mello-bration and getting a real match.
Never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote,
I ain't done. I ain't done.
His crown and the heaviest head.
Mello has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face to face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Their status thus far, that's for sure.
Where you going?
It's going to be a tough situation for Carmelo Hayes here. Opponent, he could never
There's a clear strategy, Cole. Solo Sikoa has an injury to his left knee. Solo had a brutal Falls Count Anywhere match last month here in NXT, and he just faced Drew McIntyre.
I'm not done with you.
Just a few days ago.
It's very unlikely that Solo's knee is 100% today. Mello needs to focus on further damaging that knee.
My neck.
Seal the deal, guys.
gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
These men knew this match is going to be hard fought.
Misses the target.
Oh, right on the back.
Take the wind right out of you.
The face has been planted.
Beat the fuck out of him. Beat his ass down.
Pounded and pounded.
You think you're funny? Get out of this fucking ring.
Really taking charge by just chucking.
Yeah, he's
On the top. Whoa, look out. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage.
that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Oh.
Turned it around. Carmelo able to take a stand there. And this moment could be what jumpstarts his cup.
Get the fuck back out here.
Maybe that'll change his attitude.
Momentum clearly on the side of Sikoa.
And it looks like
I'm not done with you.
all the answers for Carmelo at this point.
I'm not done with you. Oh, yeah.
We should probably, we should probably go.
Oh. Oh, another senton.
And gentlemen, we may be moments away from the street champ becoming the North American champ.
No. All the way down to the floor.
Went for a body splash. I missed.
What a disaster.
That's all right. Come here, fucker.
That'll teach him not to showboat in the middle of a match. Big impact off the leg drop. Hayes is being cut down at every corner.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now.
Ah, yeah.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
I told you, I'm going to hurt him.
Thrown out of ringside
Get in
back to
there.
the mat.
Let him get up. Oh!
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the H.
You think you're going to push me, boy?
What a chop.
Come on, boy.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa
Ah!
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa.
Ah!
Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict. Oh, on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the
Yeah.
outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract.
No!
Ah!
To the outside. No sign of hesitation. And that risk gained big rewards.
Oh!
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the A-champ.
We saw Solo Sikoa join the bloodline just 10 days ago. But this bond between Melo and Trick might be even thicker than blood.
Get out of here.
To the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Hit me. Hit me.
Just
Oh my God, yes.
Pressed by both Solo Sikoa
Just a
and
duck
Carmelo
and then a roundhouse right in the damn head. Come on. Come on, you bitch.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0,
Come on.
Melo has spent over down around into the
Oh,
school.
shit.
Shoulders are down.
Bro, break.
the ropes and he's able to last here.
Sikoa gets out of dodge.
Oh, another one. That's it. That's it.
He's quick to counter.
My neck.
Having trouble making it to a vertical base.
You telling me to get up. Come on.
Only gonna get worse.
Oh, not what Hayes intended.
Boom.
What a headbutt on the mark.
That's it.
No,
That's
getting in
it.
position. What's he planning to do here? He is struggling to find an escape, but to no avail.
Will the pain be too much? Will he submit?
What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Okay, I'll let you go.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Springboard.
Went for the springboard and miss.
Bitch.
What a main event this has been for the one-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this
Oh, my
win,
leg!
Solo Sikoa may have never had the opportunity to show the world what he can do.
And if Solo didn't have this breakout year, maybe his cousin Roman Reigns wouldn't have trusted him enough to be part of the bloodline.
Really?
And straight into the pin attempt.
And the champ can't
I don't
keep
think
his
so.
shoulders down.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this. Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Oh, what in the face? Again,
A year of NXT 2.0. Two of its brightest stars going to war for the North American title.
Solo and Melo showing just how they've revitalized.
Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre.
He's getting his
at Clash
ass
of the Castle.
whooped right here.
Sikoa has blood on his hands,
Oh.
too. And gets...
Carmelo Hayes.
Oh my goodness, what a cutter. Champ close to ending.
He's hit me with everything he can.
Might end this.
And I'm still kicking out.
Still on the line.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away.
Who knows
You
if there'll be another
dumbass.
shot, yet you can't give up now.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you got to be wondering
You
if he's thinking one
dumbass.
more time will be the charm.
Uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa, cover now for the win. Hayes keeps it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
And a spinning solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title.
Rearing way back. Samoan spike.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new...
Winding up. There's a Samoan spike. Ouch. The challenger clearing a
Liftoff.
Down with the elbow.
Sikoa and Hayes both putting out all the stops. What a battle for the North American title.
The A-Champ and the Street Champ are taking each other to the limit.
Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
Heavy work being done to Hayes right now. Sikoa hits the spinning solo.
Something of a cocky decision. Just stopping the pin
I'm not done.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Ouch.
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike.
We might see a new champion crown. On the top.
Double axe handle.
Now Carmelo is feeling the pressure.
Solo. Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike.
They just got as bad as it could for the champ.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa.
You're damn right.
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his marching orders from the head of the table. Don't leave NXT without the gold. Well,
Hell yeah. Well, guys, I guess that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. When we come back, we will be your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. But, guys, I'm Nerd Boy, and I'm out. Peace, guys.